Hi everyone, I am Sapin and welcome to this demo on real-time intelligence in Microsoft Fabric. This session is based on Microsoft Intune tutorials. I am a certified in Fabric Analytics Engineer and Fabric Data Engineer Associate. And so if you are also preparing for one of these exams, this demo might be helpful just to get started. Obviously, there are a lot of contents here over hours of contents, and like as you say, see here, this is more focused, like especially data engineer is focused into loading, data architecture, orchestration process, and whereas fabric analytics engineer is more associated with designing, creating, and deploying analytics solution. My goal is here to help learn by doing, exploring real-time intelligence, especially if you are new to real-time intelligence in Microsoft Fabric platform. I hope you will find it valuable, and let's dive in. Real-time intelligence in Microsoft Fabric is a powerful tool to extract insight and visual in data in motion, right? So we are all familiar with getting data insights and visual from data warehouse, especially historical data, right? So this is more like a live data. So let's dive in a little bit here. What is real-time intelligence? So live data would be coming from various sources, like it could be some Kafka streaming data or a SQL database with CDC or some Cosmos DB database coming in some new data, or any queue or any other sources like AWS Kinesis. So any of those are very simple, like it could be coming from any IoT devices. And what it does in this real-time intelligence in Fabric is like it has event streams, so it will ingest and process data, and you have Eventhouse, basically it's a KQL database, KQL Crystal query language. So it stores the data. So and based on this, right, there is a Fabric's activator. Actually, I have already covered that in a separate video. You can watch, look at it. So this is more like taking action, right? So and just take an example of stores, like convenience stores, like it could be 5 stores or 1,000 stores, like 7-Eleven selling Slurpees or Buc-ee's selling icy, right? Those icy drink has to be put in certain temperature, let's say 28 degree, to maintain slushy texture, right? So I mean, if it is too warm or too frozen, I mean the customer won't buy. So I mean, you can rely on the clerks going and checking like every hour in all the machine and make sure it is in the correct temperature. Or you could basically implement real-time intelligence like Microsoft Fabric, and you could have a sensor in all the Slurpee machines and capture the temperature through like Eventstream and analyze to Eventhouse. So if it is out of range in the temperature, right, you could alert activator and alert clerk about to take action, right, before you lose sale. So action could be come into their mobile device alert, or from dashboard what they're looking. So other interesting thing over here, I mean, these things are not new actually. Actually, this has been already implemented in Azure, and you can see in AWS environment and GCP environment too, right? So what is special about this real-time intelligence having in Microsoft Fabric? So I would again say it is more for simplicity. because there would be always concern, right? Where is my data? So all your data is in one lake. Yeah, another aspect is like computer processing. So for example, if it is a Azure environment, right, for ingestion, like you might have to connect event hubs, IoT hubs, and Azure streaming. Those needs to be configured, and you might have to use Azure Function or Azure Databricks for compute. So either serverless, that requires several compute. And if you go to AWS, similar, right? There is Kinesis data stream, and or you can go Kafka, managed Kafka, and for processing, like you might have to use AWS Lambda, and that is also can be serverless, or you could choose some servers. So yeah, there are bits and pieces you need to configure, and with these fabrics, it comes under the your fabric capacity. Not only the like one lake, the data is in one place. Also it also comes with some compute, right? So that's is a simplicity. So it is simple for a startup company as well as a large company as well, because even for POC to per real production for large enterprise. Of course, for the large enterprise, for large, they can go for larger capacity. For example, this is pretty decent. What we getting app64 with this trial. Yes, so if it is large, they can go to higher capacity. I will head back to actual demo. So this demo, this scenario, right? I'll be covering like how to set up the environment. Start from creating workspace and setting up Eventhouse and real-time hub. I'll create a KQL database and using streaming and the real-time dashboard and also Power BI and setting alerts. All right, so I need to create an environment. So I would head into actual Fabric environment. Let me start with creating new workspaces. So let me name, real-time intelligence tutorial, and make sure I'm using Fabric capacity and apply. All right, so my workspace is created now. So next step would be I'll create a Eventhouse, right? Eventhouse to store the old KQL database. So new. This will be in the store data, or I mean, if there are a lot of things and this list are growing, so you can just you can type event, so you can search that way as well. So I'll give a name, all right, tutorial Eventhouse, and create. So it is creating my Eventhouse. All right, so let's yeah, I'm fine, and you can see here system overview in this Eventhouse, right? All the size and resources, how much data it is using, and you can see the activity and what ingest is happening, and where is your data, like that, right? So I mean, this data would be all anyway coming from one lake. So this will also create corresponding KQL database like tutorial Eventhouse. Next step, right? Next step would be getting real-time data. We're going to use the sample data and for that we'll go to real-time hub and get sample data for bicycle rental. I can just choose here, it's already here, but let's go here in the data source and I'll choose from here. So it's a bicycle rental and click connect. So the new source, I will give a name. I'll give a name tutorial source, and similarly I'll give a name for event stream, tutorial event stream over here. So I can rename here, right here. Okay, there you go. All right, next, so connect. So it's connecting and creating event stream for us. And now let's open this event stream. It's loading. It's loading. All right, so it took a few seconds to load it. So this data is in JSON format. And you can see the data like bike point ID, address, latitude, longitude, and all the rest of the data, right? And it's with the timestamp. So next step, I'll just go into edit more and all right, click into this transform here and click on manage fields, and I'll click on this pencil icon and I'll just give a name here, tutorial transform, and add all the fields. So these are all the fields which I got from the data source, right? So next I will add some system timestamp, right? So I'll, all right, system timestamp, and it says current time, but I'll just keep a name following the tutorial. So I'll give rename this with the timestamp. All right, so I'll add it. So this is also available, and now I will click on save. And we still see error here because we need to configure the destination. That's why we're getting error. So I will click on this pencil icon. And actually I'll click this plus sign and click on Eventhouse. So destination name, I'll give a tutorial destination, and this is the workspace I'm working on. This is fine. So I will choose tutorial Eventhouse. So KQL database also tutorial house. So okay, it's supposed to select that. Okay, and in the table I will create new and give a name raw data, and done. And I have JSON format input data, right? So I'll save this. Now this error went away. All right, so now I'll publish this. Now it's loading data. All right, so data is loaded. Now I'll go back to real time to subscribe. So I would like to subscribe Fabric events. So like in this workspace item, if anything got changed, right? Any item got changed, I want alert, right? So for that, I'll choose here and set alert. And like you notice, like others, like Azure events, you could be any other Azure events. So for right now, I'm choosing Fabric events, and I'll go here, set alert. Yeah, and this workspace location has to be workspace which has Fabric capacity, right? Of course, my workspace don't have it. I will use the real, okay, real-time intelligent tutorial. So I will choose here in the monitor source, and click on next, and save. All right, so now I'll create a new item here, and I'll give a name here, workspace item change, and create. So it's creating, and it is created. Now I click on open. All right, so I'll just cancel this tour, and it's loading. There you go. All right, so we can actually customize some masses. So masses, and let's customize context here. I'll include item name and item kind and item type. So apply and save and update. All right, so it's running and saved and updated successfully. All right, I can see the history, live feed. All right, so next step. So far we have completed creating event stream, and manage fields is complete, adding timestamp, and created destination transformation, and we created Fabric events, and we did basically customize the masses. All right, so next step is transform data in KQL database. So here are some SQL, actually KQL. So I will copy and run these things. All right, so I will go to KQL database. Okay, so I'll start from the workspace. Let's say, all right, so workspace, and I'm in this workspace, and I'm clicking event database, and I can do query with the code. So I can actually paste the code here, and this is what I copied from tutorial. And what it's supposed to do is we have a raw data, so it's supposed to create a folder for branch and create a table on it. All right, let's run it and let's see what happens. All right, looks like I have some formatting issue. Let me fix this. All right, so I have some formatted version, so I'll just, it's the same code, and run this, and let's see what happens. Okay, still issue. All right, so let me check the schema, right? What is the data type of this table right now? So, all right, it seems like latitude and longitude is real. So I'll convert that to real and leave everything as is, because in the tutorial it says dynamic, so that's what it is. And let's try to change this to real, and if this works, I'll able to create a table in the branch. So all right, let's try this. All right, so let me run this again. All right, that's cool. Okay, I was able to create a raw data in the branch folder. All right, I just change data type from dynamic to real, because this is what I got here, dynamic. So I changed it and I was able to create it. Cool. All right. Next step is to create a target table. So let me open new tab and copy paste, and let's see if I can run as is or I need to do formatting. So all right, let's run it as is first. Cool, it did work this time. So and you may notice here in the silver I have transform data table got created. Next, I'll create function with transformation logic, and open a new tab. So here, so function which does the parsing and some extending. So let me run this as is. All right, cool. So I'm able to create a function right here. It has been created right here. So next step is update policy. So applying update policies. So I will copy the code here. Transform data policy update. Let's see if let me run this code. Okay, I have a error on this. Okay, let me fix this. So I'm troubleshooting this error, and I see some schema issue here, schema not matching, I mean, what it is trying to do is it's trying to use this transfer function over here, right, to load data to transform data. So I try to basically look into the data here, and this is the raw data what we got, and this is transform data. So yeah, so it has not been loaded yet. So now I'm checking the schema here right now. So if I run this schema, yeah, see, I converted this dynamic to real, and it is still real. And if I do now run this for transform data, right, so it is dynamic. So either I have to create that in the dynamic, or so let's see. Okay, so I'll just give a try changing this dynamic to real, because we do have a data here in the raw data, and this is the schema. So let's see if that works. Okay, if not, okay, so we'll try different. So all right, so here is the thing I'm trying to, all right, it's not letting me update. All right, it's not letting me update. So it's not letting me alter the table. So what I'm gonna do, maybe I'll try to delete this table. All right, so table is deleted. Now I'll just create the same table. So with the real data type, All right, so I'm able to create the table now. So now what I'm gonna do is go back to try to create the update policy. Let's see how it goes. All right, so let me run this code now. Okay, cool. Okay, now so I'm able to update the policy now. All right, so now I'll go back to and see the data. Let's see. Okay, I can see the data here in the, of course, in the raw data, and try to do same on the transform data. Okay, cool. Now its data is populated in transform data as well. So our update policy is working, and it's basically, and data is coming over there, and as the schema both is matching. Okay, now I'll go to next step. All right, next step is querying streaming data using KQL. All right, so these are languages what we use in KQL. So, okay, so here's the code, and yep, I can run and I can see the data because I just create transform data, so it's getting populated. All right, so next would be creating materialized view, and it will be in the gold folder. So we are also following Medellin architecture as well. All right, let's open the new query, and all right, let's create and see how it goes. Cool. So now I can see this materialized view in the gold and got created. All right, so now let's query this view. All right, okay, now I can see the visuals, and actually I should be able to run SQL as well. And yeah, let's like top 10, let's see how it goes. Okay, so this is cool. I can run SQL too. So you are thinking, oh, I don't know KQL, you still can use SQL, right? But if you want to use, let's say if you want to convert to KQL, actually you just need to put explain on the top, and it will convert to KQL basically. All right, let's run this. Yeah, see what it is doing is it generated KQL for you, and I can copy this KQL query and basically run here and run this query actually. Yeah, of course you don't need this part. So if I run this and run this, okay, so basically I'm getting the same result with this converted one. So this is one thing to remember, like if we need to convert SQL to KQL, you can just put explain and it can generate KQL for you. All right, next step would be maybe trying Copilot. I'm not sure if my subscription will work, but I'll give a try. Let's see if it KQL will generate me the report for that, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah, basically it was not able to do it because your action is not supported by your SKU. So yeah. All right, so since I'm using the trial version, it's not working. So anyway, let's move on. So this next step is part 5, creating a real-time dashboard. So I will use some KQL to create some report. All right, so this is a visual I'm getting. So I have here option pin to dashboard, so I can click this pin to dashboard, and So this is a new dashboard, so I'm giving a name dashboard, tutorial dashboard, and title name. I will give a recent bikes by time point. So I will just put here and select it, and I'll just create. All right, so my dashboard is created, recent bikes by time spot. So this is real-time dashboard. So if you need to modify, this is a viewing, right? So I can go to edit and make some modification here, and I can click a new tile. So I can basically want to query some of this, and I would choose just apply change. Apply change. Okay, so I can basically rename this tile name here. Okay, I'll give a name and apply. All right, so this is another dashboard. All right, so I can do some aggregation from explore data here. So I can choose some aggregation here, at aggregation, and I'm going to choose operator max, and the column name, number of bikes, and display name. I would on max bikes, and all right, add grouping. So I want a grouping by street. So I would and the group by street, and display name, I don't have to do it, so I'll just say apply. All right, so I can see the results. Or I mean, you don't if you know KQL, you could do write this, and we know how to convert. If you know SQL, right, you can convert to this too. So anyway, so this is the results. All right, so now I'll change the visualization type to bar chart, and all right, bar chart. All right, bar chart. Okay, so this is, and I will pin this to dashboard, and I'll choose the existing dashboard. And I will give the dashboard name. All right, so I can put the name, or maybe I can browse from here. Okay, so I can browse from here, connect. All right, so it's not because it's already here. So I would just do Chelsea bikes. So I will pin. So all right. Anyway, I have here. I could actually delete and only keep this one. So I can. All right, so it was default in the same dashboard. So here is it. I'll save it before I lose it. So all right, so move on. So I will create now new tile, and this new tile would be to see the map, right? So all right, so let's go back to edit, and I'm in a visual. So I'll give a name here, title name, tile name, and this one, instead of table, I'll choose map. So all right, there you go, map. I can see the map now. and define location is latitude, longitude, and all right, so okay, so all right, so apply change. Well, so let me organize here. I can put it here. So something like this. But here's the thing. I should supposed to see the data point here, so I'm not seeing that. So let's go back to edit. So I have used a longitude, latitude, but not sure is this because of the data type. All right, so why it's not showing? So probably this is London data, so maybe I'll try to put in the London here. If that's the case, let's see if I can see the data here. All right, so let's do this in the viewing. Save a change. All right, so this is what's supposed to look at it. Okay, so anyway, so I'll move on and go to creating Power BI report. So this is the report, the Power BI report. So let's create Power BI report. So let's head into here. All right, so let's open new query and let's add the SQL, and this is the data set, right? So here is the option to create a Power BI report. So I'll click on create Power BI report. All right, it's creating, and yeah, it's still in a preview. So I'll expand this and all right, so I can, okay, neighborhood, number of bikes, number of ducks, and I can see this data, and I can change to this data. All right, so it's a columnar chart. So all right, this is Power BI report, and I'll go to file, save this report, I'll give a name, and I'll make sure put into the same real time in a tutorial workspace. All right, so this is the shareable, and I can click in, so I can get into the report now. Okay, here is our report. All right, so now next step is creating alert on the event stream. So I'll go to here, real time. So I am here, and I'll go to this streaming, and here's the set alert. I click here, go a little bit bigger. So all right, so check, I can check on each event when, and the field is number of bikes, and condition is less than, let's say 5, and what we want to do. So we want masses and teams, and of course we can use the real-time intelligence workspace, and the item I'll just create new item. So I'll just tutorial and click on create. So it's creating. All right, so the alert is created. All right, so actually if you want to look into the event actually activator, you can look into my YouTube video. I recently posted that. So now the next step would be cleaning the workspace. So I'm in the workspace here, and I go to workspace settings, and I have here remove this workspace. So as soon as I click, everything inside will go away. So that's it, and thank you for watching.